Yeah. What's good? What's happening? What's happening, man? Peace. We back, man, with another live pre-market prep episode of Jug the Market. Y'all know what it is, man. I'll go ahead and break down the market for y'all and get prepped up before we actually start trading. It's a little update. I actually just been paper trading, actually. I've been trying new strategies, and I don't like to try new strategies with my bread. So, been paper trading as of late. So, just practicing things. I'm also getting into swing trading instead of day trading. So, figuring that out, man. But yeah, man. Apologies for being late, man. Late morning. I'm tired. I'm exhausted, man. I've been having late nights, early mornings, y'all. But we back at it, man. Let's go ahead and see what's on tap for the day. I know I got CNBC up right now. Let's check to see what's on the economic calendar first, though. Okay. Let's see. Let me refresh this. Because as you can see, core retail sales came in at negative 2%. Negative 0.2%. That's not good. Philly Manufacturing Index, okay. That's up 41.4. from the previous 10.3. Unemployment claims are down. That is a good thing. Okay. So people get more jobs. So at 10 a.m. we got business inventories, NAHB, housing market index, pending home sales, things of that nature. I do want to see the pending home sales. I want to see if consumers are really buying homes, or is the sales increasing, or if they're decreasing. If they increasing, it means it's money still in the markets. If they decreasing, that means money is getting tight, man. We got all this. Few Fed members speaking, and then we got Trump at 9 p.m. He probably might change some shit with the markets. But yeah, man. So, okay, we don't got too much on tap. Everything already done passed for the most part that we needed to see. So let's go to the news, man. Let's go to the news, see what's going on. Oh, here we go. Iran warns U.S. of Hormuz red line. Says it will retaliate to Trump's strike threats. This man. I understand, man. I can listen, man. I'm not a president. I don't rock with Trump, but like it might be some things on his plate that we might not understand. You feel what I'm saying? So, hope he handles the business. Let's see what's going on, man. What the hell? Hold up, get me right now. Don't fuck me up. Hold on, let me fix my camera real quick, y'all. Hold up. Just want y'all to see me a little bit better. There we go. Alright, the Iranian government warned the U.S. it would retaliate if its infrastructure is targeted in American strikes. President Donald Trump warned on Tuesday that the U.S. will target Iranian infrastructure next week if negotiations do not resume. American forces carried out another wave of strikes against Iran overnight. This war ain't over, y'all. Of course. And you know, when there's war, the market is down. Let's see where the market is at currently, actually. See? Dow futures down. S&P futures down. NASDAQ futures down. Oil is up and 10 years up. What does that mean? This is a bear day, kind of. Oh, okay. Dow futures up. Oh, Dow futures actually up. Okay, they up 0.01%. What you see? S&P down 31 points. NASDAQ futures is down 1%. 310 basis points. That's crazy, man. Dang. So, alright. Like I said, y'all know when war talks happen, this is what happens, man. When war is on the horizon, shit starts dying. Okay, U.S. grocery slowdown deepens as shoppers buy fewer items, raising pressure on food companies. It's because all our food is shit, bro. Y'all be trying to get a profit so much. Y'all trying to sell us fake food. This shit, a majority of the food on this shit ain't even real, man. NVIDIA unveils new AI model and expands Japan's physical AI ecosystem. I told y'all, NVIDIA is king, man. If you just want to stock the whole long term, hold NVIDIA. I'm telling you, they got their shit right, man. Telling you, it's cheap right now. In my opinion, it's cheap. 200 is cheap, man. So, let's see what it says on that. NVIDIA introduced its new AI model, Cosmos 3 Edge. The company plans to expand physical AI ecosystem in Japan with local partners. It will also collaborate with local companies in healthcare sector. See, man. Telling y'all, NVIDIA is the GOAT, man. You feel me? They got worldwide presence. They the leaders of the chips. This is in my opinion. They the leaders of the chip makers, man. You know? And that don't mean to say that other companies aren't helping with the infrastructure itself. There are better companies for the AI infrastructure itself. But the AI infrastructure is to help build the chips and to help maintain the data centers. So as far as the chips go, just solely the chips that's used for AI, NVIDIA, top one, top dog. You feel me? NVIDIA, man. So let's see. Let's see this U.S. grocery slowdown, man. Grocery unit sales fell 1.8 in June versus last year as shoppers cut back, outweighing food inflation. Groceries cost about 33% more than in 2019, driving consumers to buy less, switching to cheaper brands, and hunt for deals. PepsiCo, Walmart, and Kroger are leaning into promotions, price cuts, and value as the industry shifts from dollar growth to volume growth. Nigga, that's because y'all niggas just gotta sell us some real shit, man. This would not be a problem if people could go in the store and buy real food and actually feel full, bro. Like, a lot of this shit on the shelves is bullshit, man. And that's what be pissing me off, bro. Like, that's why I see, like, the best thing to buy now is just fruits and vegetables at this point. And even those is GMO. I mean, we got organic, but if you look at the standards of what it means to be organic, or what it takes to pass as an organic food, the standards are low, man. Standards are low, man. So, yeah. And it's U.S. You see it say U.S. They don't say any other country that's slowing down on the growth. I mean, slowing down on grocery shopping, man. So, yeah. Let's see what's going on. United Health blows past estimates, hikes earnings outlook as it rains in costs. Let's see. We're going to read that too. Murray cholesterol pill gets U.S. FDA approval. I like that. So We gotta look at the health stocks too. You know, we're gonna look at those. TSMC to invest additional $100 billion in Arizona after second quarter profits soared 77%. Eli Lilly to buy psychedelics maker Anti-Beckley for $2.8 billion as new treatments gain traction. Let's see what that's talking about right there, man. U.S. slaps 25% tariff over unfair trade practices. Let's see. Ukrainians take to the streets after Zelensky ousts defense minister in surprise shakeup. I'm good off that. United earnings top estimates, but airlines expect $6 billion added fuel costs. Yeah, because the Strait of Hormuz is closing, and they born in the Strait of Hormuz, which, you know, is the main strait for our oil. That's where we get our oil from, man. That's where it imports and exports. Let's see, 100 million New Jersey deli fraud. Defendant patent wants no prison time despite past conviction. Ex-Fed advisor gets over 3 years in prison for lying about China ties. That's crazy. Damn. Who is that? Is that former senior advisor? What's his name? John Harold Rogers, 64. Damn. You about to lock up a 64-year-old. He about to be eating good in there, though. He gonna be eating good in there. Foreign investors sweeten on Indian government bonds as equity sees sell-off. I like to look at that. Whoa. Wall Street profit boom has Europe ripping up its banking rulebook. Anthropic moves closer to mega IPO as bankers line up investor meetings. Interesting. Okay. Let's checking to see if there's anything else. Treasury yields rise as Wall Street awaits retail sales and unemployment data. We went down on unemployment, so with the Treasury went up. People is nervous, man. Oil prices jump, yup. So the U.S. consumer holding up. The latest raft of economic data continue to show the U.S. consumer holding up in the face of high pricing pressures. Jobless claims for the week ending July 11th came in at a seasonally adjusted 208,000, which is what we just saw, lower than the 218,000 expected. Retail sales came in line with expectations. Okay, so that was expected. This point too. Bond markets were given a disinflationary boost on Wednesday after the produce price index, or PPI, dropped 0.3% in June, a softer reading than anticipated. Okay. Economists polled Dow Jones expected the measure to be unchanged on the month. Okay. I think the market's going to trade sideways today. It's based on everything. It's a little mixy. It's not really one-sided, you know, because bond yields are up, but unemployment is down. So I'm anticipating that it's just going to trade sideways today. And when it's a sideways day, you just want to look for individual stocks. When the market trades sideways, what I mean by that is it stays in a range the whole day. Doesn't shoot up out the range, doesn't shoot below the range. It stays in this range. Now, if you know how to work it, you can, once it hits a high, get in puts, wait for it to come back down, sell the put, get a call, and play the range like that. You can get iron condors. There's many different strategies you can use when the market is trading sideways to still make money. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, let's keep this thing going, man. So, Anthropic moves closer to mega IPO as bankers line up investor meetings. Okay, Anthropic is scheduling investor meetings ahead of a possible IPO. A person familiar with the plans told CNBC. Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, and JP Morgan Chase, Wall Street's three biggest banks by revenue, are involved in the offering. Anthropic about to get crazy. A listing will put Anthropic ahead of rival OpenAI in reaching public markets and build on the momentum from SpaceX's blockbuster June IPO. Anthropic was last valued at $965 billion. That's almost $1 trillion fucking dollars. It's fucking crazy, man. Y'all watch that. What I tell y'all about IPOs too. Do not get in initially. Wait for it to dip down. Trust me. When it gets below its initial price, or it gets below, once it gets below its initial price offering, watch it. Wait for it to hit something. Once you see it reversing, and you see MACD starting to come back up, you see RSI starting to get above 40, these are two indicators that you can watch to indicate where you want to buy in at. You know what I'm saying? But you normally want to wait after an IPO because everybody's going to get in. Everybody's going to get into the hype. Everybody wants to buy in. And I understand. Because if you're a long-term holder, it don't matter what price you get in at, you holding for the long term, which is at least 10, 20 years plus. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Damn, Anthropic beating ChatGPT out the water, ain't it? Wall Street's profit boom has Europe ripping up its banking rulebook. Let's say the European Commission is mulling a major deregulation push which could boost the fortunes of the region's banks. Brussels is keen to improve the competitiveness of European banks which are lagging their U.S. counterparts. The plans, due to be published Friday, can help improve returns, spur cross-border mergers, and help Europe build banks with global scale. This would be for my Forex folks, for real. And futures folks trading that European market. Okay. Foreign investors sweeten on Indian government bonds as equities see a sell-off. Now, why India? So far this year, foreign investors have purchased Indian debt for $7.7 billion, surpassing the $6.6 billion of inflows in 2025. They have sold equities worth $27.6 billion in 2026. India's inclusion in the Bloomberg Global Aggregate Bond Index that could lead to total inflows of up to $27 billion by 2028. Okay. So if this is happening in India, everybody getting out of equities, man. Everybody getting into these bonds. Bonds is high in U.S. Bonds is going high in India. Something's happening here. Might be war. Foreign investors. Let me see. Let me read this to see if I can find something. See, Indian stocks lost their appeal amid an AI-driven momentum in global markets. India also included government securities with maturities of 15, 30, and 40 years under the fully accessible route, which has no investment caps on purchases. Wow. So people are protecting their capital in India. Okay, so people are putting their money in bonds for the tax benefits. Tax exemption for foreign investors buying the Indian cup. So essentially what's happening is people outside of India are investing in their bonds and dropping their equities in India. It says index inclusion is a natural and intended consequence of the tax reform. He said, adding that the current inflows are from tactical investors and a few active investors who are taking positions ahead of the inclusion. Following the index inclusion, some of the money will change hands from these tactical investors to the passive ones, experts say. It says equity outflows coupled with a rising import bill due to higher global oil prices have pressured government finances and the rupee, which is India's currency. India's balance of payments deficit widened to $2.36 billion in the financial year, ended in March 2026 from $5 billion a year ago. Damn. So essentially, like it's modernizing. Okay, this is what's up right here. I had to look at that. So let's see. U.S. slaps 25% tariff on most Brazilian goods over unfair trade practices. The U.S. plans to impose a 25% tariff starting next week. A separate U.S. probe into forced labor could see an additional 12.5% duty on Brazilian goods, with the decision due next week. This dispute has also spilled into Brazil's upcoming presidential election in October. Okay. Let's see the reason. The U.S. has levied on most imports from Brazil effective next week, concluding a year-long investigation into what Washington calls unfair trade practices and reigniting tensions with the Latin American nation after negotiation fell apart. Oh, man. Oh. Okay. 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 I see what's going on here. The action taken under Section 301 of the Trade Act of 1974 targets Brazilian practices such as orders directing American technology firms, including X, Meta, and Google, to remove certain political content and suspend accounts belonging to U.S. residents, preferential tariffs for Mexico and India, weak intellectual property enforcement, and ethanol market barriers. Okay, hold on. Targets Brazilian practices such as ordering direct American technology firms to remove certain political content, suspend accounts belonging to U.S. Okay. So Brazil was essentially telling them remove certain political content belonging to U.S. residents. Also with Mexico and India, they have tariffs. Was a weak intellectual property enforcement. Okay. They targeting them because it's a lot of their legalities is weak. A lot of their litigation is weak on things that's foreign. The 25% levy will apply to most imports from Brazil, with exemptions for certain goods such as beef, orange juice, aircraft, and parts, and energy production. So whatever they try to bring over here, they gonna get taxed 25%. But the only thing I like about tariffs is they always get passed down to the consumer, so we're gonna have to end up paying them shits. So essentially, those things that we import, the things that we import from Brazil, besides beef, orange juice, aircraft and parts, and energy products, anything other than that, we're gonna get taxed for. It's crazy, man. It's a lot going on in this world, man. Eli Lilly by psychedelics maker. Yeah, I want to see what this is talking about. And matter of fact, let's write down why. I want to see what that's talking about for real. Let's write that down. Damn, my bad. I got these nuts in here, man. That shit crazy. Let me see. So we looking at Eli Lilly will acquire, it's developing, it's developing several psychedelics for mental health conditions. The deal gives Lilly access to experimental drugs based on DMT and MDMA. So they get to experiment with them, but how they get to experiment with them, but they still leave it us. People been doing shrooms. People been doing popping pills and Molly, all that. You know what I'm saying? But y'all experimenting with them now. Y'all saying, oh, it's going to help mental health. Come on, man. All right. So we're going to look at them. TSMC. And yeah, we're going to look at TSMC earnings, too, to see how they did. You know, we're going to look at the charts real soon, before the market open. 77% year-on-year profit jump, and over 23% from prior quarters. The company forecasts third quarter revenue to be between $44.6 billion and $45.8 billion. Both the company's quarterly revenue and profit both top estimates. TSMC is not playing with y'all, man. Yeah, so we're going to look at TSMC once I go to the charts, y'all. Merrick's cholesterol pill gets U.S. FDA approval. They ain't got no summary for that. Okay. First of its kind to receive the health regulators nod. Wow. Bolstering the drug makers' efforts to diversify beyond its blockbuster cancer treatment. Keytruda. Oh, Keytruda is set to lose key patent protection starting in 2028, exposing the company to competition from less expensive biosimilar versions of the drug. Yeah. Okay, so they had to pivot. They had to come up with another pill which they can make money from, or to balance out the competition when competitors enter the market and compete with Keytruda. Okay. It's crazy. It's crazy how these things called drugs too. Keep that in mind. So we got MRK. I want to look at MRK. I want to look at them. Think it might trade sideways because once it loses that patent, well, when does it lose it? Oh, it's at 2028. So we got about 2 years, year and a half. So, but still, this is good for MRK. They up. They up 1.25 points in the pre-market. So we're gonna look at them. Let's look at UNH. United Health Group posted second quarter earnings that blew past estimates and raised its full year profit outlook as the company better handles high medical costs and uses AI to help streamline operations. The nation's largest private insurer says it expects 2026 adjusted earnings of $19.50 to $20 per share, up from a previous outlook of more than 18.25 per share. Let's look at UNH. The healthcare giant is working to stabilize margins by shrinking membership, exiting unprofitable contracts, and pouring $1.5 billion into artificial intelligence to streamline operations. They are up 31 points. They're in there 32 points in the pre-market. God damn. Okay. Ooh, also collaborate with local. Look, man, just buy NVIDIA, man. It's cheap right now, bro. Tell me. Oh, let's go to the charts, man. We ain't got enough news. Let's go to the charts, man. Let's see what's going on with them, man. See. I don't know what's up with my screen capture. Why I won't move to the why I won't move to my damn think of swim. Let's see what's going on, y'all. Hold on. I'm fixing it, y'all. Hold on. Bear with me. There we go. We on. Y'all see that, right? Oh, no, not that one. Oh, we back. All right, we back, y'all. I had to get that right. All right. So let's go. Let's look at the charts. Oh, y'all paper trading, as y'all can see. Y'all see what's going on. Gold is taking a hit. I'm going to take a loss on gold. Damn, UMC came down too? XYL is up, though. Y'all see my 3 positions. Like I told y'all, UMC is my long-term hold, y'all. UMC is my long-term hold. I have a video breaking that down. If not by the day, I have the video at least by next week on why UMC is my long-term hold, man. You know, why it's on the jug list. You feel me? So, let's see what's going on with the markets, man. Spy in the pre-market, okay. What's going on here? Let me take that, man. Oh, God, bro. Alright. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and chart this. Previous day's low, like we always do. Previous day's low. Previous day's high. Right? Take that. Boom. See what's going on. So price on the left. Previous day's high right there. And we're gonna do previous day's low. And show on the left. Say default. Let's do that. Alright. Now we're gonna come in here. Pre-market. Alright. For today, because we're on Thursday. Today's session. This is the low right here. This is the high right here. Boom. So I like to make these gray. It's just my colors, man. I just like to make shit colorful so I know what's what. You know what I'm saying? Oh, show on left. Let me do that too. Oh, make this gray. My bad, y'all. Y'all charting with me though. That's what I do, bro. Previous day high, previous day low. Pre-market high, pre-market low. Trade these zones. It's kind of like zones, man. You know. Nah, see, we want to do. I like light blue with the dashes for the pre-market. Let me label that too. PMH, pre-market high. Show on the left. All right. Do this one. Pre-market low. PML. Yeah, show on the left. I forgot to dash it. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. All right. I like to move this joint. Like, I be OCD sometimes when I be charting, y'all. So I like to get right and exact, and I like to get, you know, right to the lines. Just me personally. Yeah. I'm about to move this damn box, though. I put the box on there so I can see, because I can't tell what the candles be doing right here. But, yeah. Let me see if I can take that off. Yeah. Fuck it, we're leaving off for right now. Let me see. Can I do that? Nah. Grid. Let me see. Fuck it. Fuck it. Alright, okay. Yeah, man. We just gonna keep that on. So, got the range. I don't know why VIX ain't loading right now for me. It's kind of lame. What else can we look at? USO. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright. Now, I wonder why VIX. That's so lame, bro. You know, I know VIX is key for me, man. I love looking at VIX, bro. So I don't know why it ain't loading. But, yeah, man. I think the market's just gonna trade sideways today. Yesterday, it didn't really do much, from what I'm saying. Kind of trading in this range. People, when you got a heavy week full of a lot of data, it's only gonna do that. It's only gonna trade in a certain range. You feel me? So, yeah, man. Let's go to our favorite names, man. Let's look. We got gold. I'm still bullish on gold, man, for the long term, man. Just keep accumulating shares for that joint, you know. I'm not liking the setup on the 30-minute, though. This MACD is killing me. It's killing me, yo. But as you can see, MACD still in the red. I'm waiting for this to curl up. Once it start curling up and coming up, it's going to let me know to buy. But it might not be for a few weeks, because this is the weekly chart. You feel me? So, like, but this gives us overall direction. And speaking of direction, let me go ahead and put a trend line so I can actually see. Because I thought it broke out of the trend, but it keeps popping back in the downtrend that I always chart, man. So let's do this. Hold on, nah, not that. Yeah. Okay, that is right. Let's do this. I need to move this damn box, y'all. See how it's scraping against that jump, boom. Then we want right here, boom. So, see it scooped down below the joint, came back in. It's trading within that jump. You feel me? So, once it breaks this downtrend, I'll be confident to get in. And this little damn wick, that's a crazy ass wick right there. But yeah, let's look at NVIDIA, y'all. And let's go down my list. I did make a list right here, you know. Nvidia, see, Nvidia steadily climbing. It's climbing back up. Look at it on the daily. Told you, yo. It's down right now to 209, but get in. I'm loving this setup. I like this setup right here. MACD coming up right there. MACD already green and it's curling up on the 30 minute. This will probably be a buy. Let me put that down, man. You know, look at some calls for the day. Let's see. And I'm paper trading, so, you know, I could get something for next week. Let's see what that do, man. Contract's not too bad. I'ma swing them. Let's see what's going on. Hit that, came down. So around this level right here is where they need to get over that 212. Let me see. Boom. Let's see what that do, man. Hold on, y'all. Let's see what that do. Yeah, around this zone right here. I get up out of there. I understand why people was bullish. I understand. You should be bullish on Nvidia. Nvidia looks good. I like calls for Nvidia. Be leery though. I don't think it's gonna retest. I really don't think it's gonna retest. It's probably gonna come up here, fill this gap, this little small ass gap right there, and then if it do that, it could get to this 212.51, but we'll see, man. All right, let's go through my list that I made, man, just from the news. LLY. LLY. 7.4%. I mean, up 0.46%. Okay. See, I'm not liking the weekly. Not liking the weekly. And MACD starting to curl down a little bit. I'm not liking the weekly, you know. Even though it's above the yellow line, I'm not liking the weekly, man. Because we could get some pullback and it could come back down within the weeks, man. If it come back down, they're coming back down to 1075 around that area. Let's chart that. I'm keeping it basic, y'all. What I'm doing is simplifying my processes too. This is why I'm paper trading as well. I'm trying to make it the most simple for myself and the most easiest for myself. You don't want to overcomplicate too many things. You don't have too many indicators, too much this, that, and the third. Nah, you don't want none of that, you know. And you see, you got a zone. You see, I also trade the wicks. I also draw the wicks. So, like you see it, you got crushed down when they try to get over the level. A lot of these wicks is pushed down. When you see wicks like that, you know. I'm gonna draw the box. Let me get that box in there. Hold on, y'all. Get that. You know I'm real precise with this shit, man. Boom. Boom. So there. See? And you can see it. I just charted down on a weekly, and you can see on a 30 minute, when it tapped that motherfucker, came right back up. When it just tapped that zone, didn't even get into the zone for real. When it tapped that zone, look, you see it, man. So now I'm gonna just put this for next month. You feel me? I like it to expand. All right, so that's what you got right there, man. Do I want to get in right here? I'm not sure, man. Let's zoom out real quick. 30 minutes on the downtrend, but it look like you want to break it, come up. This little candle has no structure, so let's see if it had any turbulence. Oh, it's in there. Oh, it's trying to go up. It's trying to go up. Let me see. What we doing, man? Let's put that right there. Zoom in on that too. Hold on, y'all. Okay. So that 1173 is where I want to see it go to. But I don't know if it's going to have enough juice to get up there, to be real with you. If you look at this, MACD on this, even though it bounced off that zone, definitely bounced off that zone, this could be just a retest to come back down. A retest to probably 1173 to come back down. Alright, so we got LLY out the way. TSMC, Taiwan Semiconductor. Let's see what the fuck going on, man. What? Did I spell that wrong? Let me see if we can find it. Oh, TSM. Why they had TSMC over there, motherfucker? Alright. Oh, man. Oh, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I don't like the weekly. But being that TSM is powerful, as you can see, look at the pattern of the MACD. Sorry, y'all. I love the MACD, y'all. Between the MACD and the RSI are my two favorite indicators, right? But you see, it dipped down a little bit. Every time it dips down just a little bit, it comes right back up. So now, what I can anticipate is this joint going up. It probably stop right here, butt his head right there, around that 411 level, and then continue up to fill this gap up potentially. Potentially. Not saying it will, but potentially. So the level you want to look at on TSM, Taiwan Semiconductor, it's right there. And you actually want to put it in the box. We're going to draw another zone. You feel me? From the candle to the wick, that's where you draw the zone, y'all. You see that? You see? See that wick? You see that wick? Like, so you could, honestly, this is a whole zone right here. This is a whole zone. So this is what I do. Take this right here. Start from here. Boom. And then get below that wick right there. Boom. And I just go into details and extend. You know what I'm saying? With that candle low, that's 414.75. All right. So that's what I do. Low, oh, that's 410.78. All right, you can do that. And then right here, what's that? What's that high? 413.24. I like to be right and exact, y'all. That's just me. And then we gonna extend this for a year just so it could go all the way across the chart. You feel me? So boom, boom. So there we go. I definitely like this. I'm adding this to the list. I like calls, TSMC calls, man, or TSM calls, because I don't know why they put that C on there and CNBC. Oh, well, I mean, probably because the business name, part itself. They go by initials. But yeah, I like that. And they blew out earnings. They did good on earnings. So, the trade for the day, premium's expensive. Premiums is definitely expensive. Let me see. We want to get to that 410. I'll probably do 5 410 calls for next week. You feel me? But what's that date? 7/24. So that's the play right there, man. That's the play right there for me on that. So, what else, man? Let's keep charting. Who else we got? MRK. Got MRK and UNH. Then I'm out of here, y'all. MRK and UNH, man. Damn, MRK. Okay. I like this because it just came up out of the red on the MACD. I like this. I'm not liking this on the daily, but we'll see where the daily is at when we open. Because if it starts curling up again, this could be a good one. This could be good. Let's look at it. Let's look at the options, man. It could top out around that 125 level. But I don't think it will. I like this. MRK. We could try it out. We could try it out. Actually, I'm gonna stay away. I'm not fully confident. I'm not fully confident. I like the pill, but I'm not fully confident just yet. I'm gonna keep it on watch though. Still on my watch. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. All right, y'all. Last one, UNH. Let's see what's going on. Oh my goodness. UNH. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? UNH up like a motherfucker. Damn, and we missed the rip. See what I'm talking about? This is what I'm talking about with the MACD, man. I like that candle. I like this candle too. You gotta watch this joint, man. You see how when it flipped green, boom, it came up. You gotta watch these things, man. On the weekly, when that MACD start going green, you might want to get in, man, and get in for a couple weeks too. You know what I'm saying? This is from April to July, in this little range right here. In April, boom, it hit it, and it kept going up until now, until around here, July. You feel me? So I ain't even chart my weekly levels because I'm in here. I'm in the paper trading account, not in my actual account, so you can't see all my levels. But yeah, man. Damn, UNH. And it was at 434. It topped out at 434 a couple days ago. Bro, this shit is above this shit now. It's definitely bullish. Where we at? We at 451. So it's right here. It's playing with these levels. 452. Oh yeah. Yeah, man. This shit ready to go. Oh, market open? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, shit, we already live. Oh, my goodness. Watch. Watch this shit go crazy, though. Let's just try something that open. I want to see that open, man. Let's see that. We all would like to see that. Would we all like to see that? Let me make sure. If we get over that 454.75, man, we good. And again, when I do those, when I did the pre-market high, pre-market low, previous day high, previous day low, do that for any stock, bro. Do that for any stock that you got. I'm telling you, it's an easy rule of thumb. Easy rule of thumb. Look like you want to go. Look like she want to go. You get over there 454.75, it could go. Where my positions at? I'm down on this, a little bit up on XYL. Look at the video. Damn, I was supposed to get off when the market open for y'all. You know? This might retest. NVIDIA might retest. TSM, what you doing? TSM coming up. It's in that zone, man. Told you. Told you. Told y'all. Told y'all. It's ready. She's ready. She is ready. Look, she getting that zone. It be hard. 411.64 is the jump. It's fighting. It's fighting. You gotta be patient, man. 63, there you go. Boom. So how we do this? Boom, get in there. It's gonna try to fight with me for the price because everything moving around. So we might have to get up. Resend that joint. See, it's going up already on me. Can't even. That's the only thing I don't like about paper trading, bro. The shit just be annoying. It don't execute for me. Look at that, bro. That contract shot the fuck up to 7. See what I'm saying? And it won't let me cancel the jump. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. Came back down, but look, it's bullish, bro. Of course you cancel, bro. I'm trying to buy. Hold on, y'all. Let's get in here. Trying to let it, come on now. Cop it. Shit playing with my emotions, man. Don't want to feel me. Why I don't want to feel me, man? Dang. Alright, let's go to that. Come on. Nah, it be taking too fucking long, bro. Taking too long. Come on, bro. Get me in there. Come on, man. This shit is not cool, bro. Look, I'm gonna cancel this, right? See, I was trying to get the 412, bro. You see how that shit just be bullshitting? Let's do market and see if it feel. I don't like doing market, but hey, it is what it is. This shit still won't feel me. Still won't. There you go, finally. Motherfucker. Damn. Now we sit and wait. Play the waiting game. TSM. But it's probably gonna fill that gap. I get it to what? 417.50. Let's do that. So we got 415. I bought 100 though. Damn. We gonna sell all these bitches. Trail stop. We gonna do this, right? Set a conditional order. I don't know if y'all familiar with conditional orders, but this is what it is. When TSM gets above 417.25, I don't like putting trailing stops on my shit. So look, save. I'm gonna come right here. It said if it go down 50 points from when it hit, from when it was placed, it'll sell. So look. So we send that. Let that cook. We're gonna let that cook. Let that shit cook. That joint. Look at that shit, man. It's bullish. It wants to come back up. As long as it holds above that level, as long as it holds above that 411, I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. I want to see it get up out of here, though. They got blowout earnings. I want to see it get up out of here. Damn, it's below that 411. It's getting scary. It's getting motherfucking scary, y'all. Oh, man. It dropped down on me. Jeez. Yeah, down 19 bands, but I got a lot of long-term plays, y'all. XYL is another one of my long-term plays. I talk about that, the AI water issue on my YouTube channel. Check that video out. Oh, shit dropping. I want to get out of gold. I should sell this, but these is leaps. So, TSM came down. See, it's still going to go. I got faith. You just got to be patient sometimes, man. Like my man Yoda say, be patient. You feel me? Let's look at the overall market. Coming down. What about oil? Oil staying steady. Oil trading in the range. Oil been trading sideways for a minute. For a few days. QQQ wants to come down. That's what's dragging her down. Gold coming down. Let's get out of gold, y'all. I'm not liking that. Let's sell gold, man. Let's sell all my gold position. See, the thing is, this is why it's best for investors to have patience, because you can see a play. You just have to time when it's going to hit. You got to time when that motherfucker going to hit. Damn, they got my shit up there. Come on now. So, that's it. You just got time. There you go. Order sold for me. All right, cool. So, yeah, man. I'm down 26 bands, but look, we going to chill. We going to chill. You feel me? Damn, that shit done went the fuck down. That's what really went down right there. TSM. Let me check on it, man. Come on, man. It's holding. It wants to get up there, man. It wants to get up there. That's why I'm not tripping right now. It's gotta be patient, man. I broke my rule, too. What's my first rule, y'all? Wait 30 minutes till after market open, right? It's my first rule, man. But I got time on these joints, and we gonna see how they cook, you feel me? And we paper trading. Not to say that I'm trading just because I know it's not real money that I'm trading irresponsibly. Not at all. But you know, you just gotta learn. This is how you learn how to manage. You know, if you want to learn and get your systems right, this is what you want to do. Learn and get your systems right paper trading before you trade with your money. So when you do move over to your money, you just hitting them Jones every time, or you sticking to your rules. You feel me? You protecting your capital. You're not risking so much because you practice beforehand. You know, this is the practice before the gym that you need to do before you get to the game. And the game is trading with real money. So, yeah, man. Gonna go ahead and shut it down though. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. I do these every Tuesday and Thursday. So if you was in here, man, or if you watching this joint late, fuck with me. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I usually start around 8:30. I strive to start at 8, you know. I go to the gym in the morning first. And then after I go to the gym, I come here and I trade, man. So it's good rocking with y'all, man. Pre-market prep shorties. It's your boy Errol Hardaway, Jug the Market, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to my newsletter too. My weekly newsletter called The Weekly Jug. www.jugthemarket.com, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. Until next time, we gonna keep doing these Jones too. What, ain't nobody in the chat right now, right? I want y'all to take notice of this, man. Consistency is key. Today is July 16th, right? I only went live for 2 days this week, you know. But I want to show y'all consistency. I want to show y'all how I build the brand as well, how I built this from the ground up. So when y'all come back to this live, you be like, damn, boy, we been consistent for a minute. He been doing this for a minute. So I see why he built the brand and how he built it from the ground up. So yeah, man, we gonna keep rolling with these though. Pre-market prep, Jug the Market. I'm out, y'all.